I want to start from the drawer in my parents' armoire that was full of postcards and love letters. The postcards were mediocre. Photos of lovers kissing each other, a guy kissing a girl on the cheek as she puckers her lips, and a couple of loving words from my father on the back. Missing you, Elie. On another, a guy hugging a girl, kissing her while she strikes a pose, awkwardly holds a rose and smells it. And in my mother's handwriting, Ti amo, Leandra. I used to sit for hours going through the cards one by one. I wonder what I imagined. I didn't know at that age, 6 or 7 years old. I didn't know much about love, what it means. The cards revealed to me that love means something big. I was sure that I would live a great love story like my parents. I remember my parents coming and going, busy all the time, not like the photos on the cards from the drawer. My mother was busy with my newborn brother and the increasing work at home, and both of them would spend hours trying to feed him, which bothered me. My father was working. Life at home was something else. But when I discovered the drawer, it was as if I had found a lost treasure. A magic door opened before me, and through it were things I couldn't imagine. If I start telling stories, I won't know how to stop. There are so many memories tucked away in my mind. But Nadia, my teeth are hurting me right now. Let's continue after I get back from the dentist, inshallah. Bye, Nadia. Bye-bye, darling. On March 30th, 1949, my 18th birthday, I was supposed to go home at the end of the day and celebrate with my parents. But just as I was about to leave work, I got a call from a tawila saying that we had a cell meeting in Sayyida Zainab. I arrived at Abdinabi's house, and there were some fool and falafel sandwiches on the desk for lunch. It was a cell meeting, so maybe there were papers on the table along with the sandwiches. I had just sat down at the desk when the door swung open and 4 or 5 men entered the house. They spread out everywhere, and one of them grabbed me by the arms. I don't remember if Abdinabi's mother opened the door or if they broke in. A tawila got up and they grabbed him too. Then they started searching the house. It took me a good while to realize that they were the police. They were wearing civilian clothes. I was in shock, emotionally and mentally paralyzed, and I discovered that when I'm in shock, I stop thinking or feeling anything. I just stood there, as if I were watching a movie, not events that were actually happening to me, events that I was a part of. They arrested Abdinabi, and I learned later that the poor guy was just a novice communist. They took a tawila too, of course, and I didn't see him again except in court at our trial. Mary's life story and her family's destiny intersect with 20th century history and politics in remarkable ways. The whole of Egypt's cultural and political elite seems to have worked with Mary, been imprisoned with her, or passed through her living room for a drink at one point or another. Born reimagines who is fit to narrate history. Mary was born in Cairo in 1931 to an Italian Christian mother and a Jewish father. She is Jewish, Christian, and Muslim. She's a working-class woman, a communist, a feminist journalist, and frequent political prisoner. She stayed in Egypt when so many like her left. Her marginal yet engaged life shatters dominant narratives of history. This is her story. Born, The story of Naela Kamel, née Mary Elie Rosenthal.